face in the dark. Mr. Oliver, an Anglo-Indian teacher, was returning to his school late one night on the outskirts of the hill station in Shimla. The Shimla Bazaar, with its cinemas and restaurants, was about 3 miles from the school, and Mr. Oliver, a bachelor, usually strolled into the town in the evening, returning after dark when he would take a shortcut through the pine forest. When strong wind blew in the pine forest, the pine trees made sad, airy sounds like that kept most people to the main road. But Mr. Oliver was not a nervous or an imaginative man. He carried a torch and its gleam. The batteries were running down. He moved faithfully down the narrow path when its flickering light fell on a figure of a boy who was sitting alone on a rock. Mr. Oliver stopped. Boys were not supposed to be out after dark. "What are you doing out here, boy?" asked Mr. Oliver sharply, moving closer so that he could recognize the miscreant. But even as he approached the boy, he sensed that something was wrong. The boy appeared to be crying. His head hung down, he held his face in his hands, and his body shook convulsively. It was a strange, soundless weeping, and Mr. Oliver felt distinctly uneasy. "Well, what's the matter? What are you crying for?" asked Mr. Oliver. The boy would not answer or look up. His body continued to be racked with silent sobbing. "Come on, boy, you shouldn't be out here at this hour. Tell me the trouble. Look up." The boy looked up. The boy took his hands from his face and looked at the face of his teacher. The light from Mr. Oliver's torch fell on the boy's face, if you could call it a face. It had no eyes, ears, nose, or mouth. It was just a round, smooth head with a school cap on top of it. And I think that's where the story should end. But for Mr. Oliver, it didn't end here. The light fell from Mr. Oliver's trembling hands. He turned and scrambled down the path, running blindly through the pine trees and calling for help. While he was running towards the school building, he saw a lantern swinging in the middle of the path. Mr. Oliver stumbled upon a watchman, gasping for breath. "What is it, Sahib?" asked the watchman. "Has there been an accident? Why are you running?" "I saw something horrible. It was a boy weeping in the forest and he had no face." "No face, Sahib? No eyes, ears, nose, nothing?" "Do you mean it was like this?" asked the watchman and raised his lamp up to his own face. He had no eyes, ears, no features at all, not even an eyebrow. And that's when the wind blew the lamp out. Thank you.
"Sir, I am the murderer. Sir, I am a murderer." She was trembling while saying this. She was a young and a beautiful lady, nearly about 22 to 23 years old. She was sitting in our police station opposite to my table. She was here to surrender herself. I was the in charge of that police station. "A murderer? Whom did you kill?" I asked after taking a long pause, because what she said was really unexpected. "I have killed 3 people. I have killed my gardener, my driver, and my mother. So I beg you, please arrest me, or else I can harm anyone." "Why did you kill them? And why will you harm others? What's your name, ma'am?" "Shilpa." "Well, Shilpa, why did you kill them?" I just don't know. I don't know anything. It happened automatically." "Well, Shilpa, I couldn't understand you, and I cannot arrest you without any proof or without seeing the dead bodies. So where are the dead bodies?" "They are buried in my garden." Well, the way she was behaving, I couldn't say if she was lying or telling the truth. So I decided to go to her house, taking 2 constables with me. After we reached her house, she led us to her garden and said, "There, 2 of the dead bodies are buried over there." "Well, it's okay, Shilpa, but where is the other body?" "Inside the house." I followed her to the house. She stopped in front of a dark room and said, My mother is inside." She started crying again. I entered the room. I took out my flashlight, and after searching for a bit, I couldn't find anything. But then I saw a door that was connected to that room. As I opened the door, the view in front of me was so scary. I saw 3 dead bodies lying together. 2 of men who may be her driver and her gardener, and 1 was of an old lady who may be her mother. But then something came up to my mind. As Shilpa said, 2 of the dead bodies were buried outside in the garden. So how can 3 dead bodies lie together? I was wondering upon it until, someone stabbed me at my back. I turned around to find Shilpa holding a sharp knife in her hand that was covered with my blood. "Why? Why are you doing this?" I asked. She came closer to me and stabbed me in my stomach. The pain that I was experiencing that time was unbearable. She said, "It's so fun to play with blood. Don't you feel so?" I was taken aback by her words. I understood that she is not a normal human being but a psycho. The very next moment, she took out her gun and rushed outside. And then I heard 2 gunshots. Maybe she killed my constables too. The last thing that I remember before passing out was Shilpa talking on my phone with an innocent voice. "Sir, I am a murderer." Thank you. Once upon a time, there lived a crow. The problem with him was that he was black. So he was really very sad and unhappy. One day, he started crying. And suddenly, a monk noticed that the crow was crying. So he said, "What happened? Why are you crying?" The crow said,
"What to do if not cry? Caw, caw. Is it really a color that I have? Is it really a life that I'm living? The black color. No one likes black. No one likes me. Caw, caw. I spend most of my time in garbage. No one feeds me. I live alone. Have you ever seen someone having crow as their pet? Caw, caw."
"So, this is your problem. I'll help you. Tell me, what do you want to become if you get another chance?" said the monk. The crow said,
I want to become a parrot. What a wonderful bird it is. What a color combination. Red and green. Caw, caw. It can even talk. People love making parrots as their pet. Caw, caw.
"Okay, I'll fulfill your wish, but I want you to talk to the parrot once," said the monk. The crow went to the parrot and said,
Wow, brother, you just look amazing. What a wonderful color combination you have. Red and green. You can even talk. Caw, caw. People love making you as their pet.
The parrot said, "Do you think I'm happy? Is it really a color? The green? No, I don't like my life. The green color gets mixed up with the plants. Yeah, I'm made as a pet by many people, but I spend most of my time in cage." They went to the monk and said, "Dear monk, please help us. Give us a chance." The monk said, "I'll help you. Tell me, what do you want to become if you get another chance?" "A peacock. Such a wonderful bird it is. So colorful. What a wonderful bird. When it dances, everyone likes it. They take photos of it." The monk said, "I'll fulfill your wish, but I want you to talk to the peacock once." They went to the peacock and said, Wow, brother, you just look amazing. What a wonderful color combination you have. So colorful feathers. When you dance, everyone likes you. And finally, the peacock said, do you think I'm happy? Aren't you? Then who is the happiest? According to me, the crow is the happiest. The crow was surprised. How? Have you ever heard of a chicken burger, chicken sandwich? Yes. But have you ever heard of a crow burger or crow sandwich? No. Then who do you think is the happiest? The crow realized its mistake. So never compare yourself with others. You are unique and talented. Identify your strengths and excel in your life. Thank you.